Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, let us discuss final exam questions about data structure and algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Let's see each question one by one. The question have three instructions. The first true false, the second multiple choice, and the third one is matching option. So let's see each question. The first five questions are true false questions. The first one, the time complexity of an insertion sort in the worst cases order of n square. That is true. The time complexity of an insertion sort is, the time complexity of an insertion sort is the worst case. In the worst case, there is order of n square. So this is true. The answer is true. Okay. The second question says, a linked list allows for faster insertion and deletion compared to an array. This is also true. Compared to array, linked list faster insertion and deletion operation. The third one, the Dijkstra algorithm can handle negative edge weights. This is strictly false because Dijkstra algorithm does not handle negative edge weights. The fourth one, hash table allows for direct access to element and its average time complexity for search operation is order of 1. This is also true. The last true false option is all elements in binary tree must have two children. This is false because in binary tree it may have 0 node or 1 nodes. Optionally, it may have 1 node or 0 nodes. These are empty nodes. So, all elements in binary tree must have 2 children, or 2 node means false. They may have 1 children or no children or empty children. When come to in the multiple choice questions, the first one, which of the following is not linear data structure? Array, linked list, graph, stack. The correct answer is graph, which is not the linear data structure. This is a hierarchical. Graph is not a linear data structure. The second question, which notation represents the worst case time complexity? The worst case time complexity is big notation is the correct answer. The third, what term refers to collection of similar objects or entities? Pseudocode, data structure, Q, algorithm. The term that refers to a collection of similar objects or entities is data structure. The fourth one, the best case time complexity of linear search is C, order of 1, which means the best case time complexity of linear search is when the target element comes first, the first position on the index 0. This is if there is a target element. So that is the best case. So the time complexity is order of 1. Okay. That is, what is the name for search method that examine each element in list one by one until the desired element is found? Linear search, binary search, data search, interpolation search. Linear search is the correct answer. In the linear search, the method that each element, the target element search or found each element by examining or comparing the target element to the list of elements. So compare the target element to all the list of elements until getting the target from the list. 6. Which data structure is used for implementing recursion? Stack is a data structure that used for implementing a recursion. 7. Which data structure is needed to convert infix notation to postfix notation? It's also a stack data structure that is used to convert infix to postfix notation. 8. Which method involves systematically halving the workload with each comparison in the search process. Binary search, algorithm, data search, hash search. The method that involves systematically halving the workload with each comparison is the search process, which is the binary search. 9. What is the value of the postfix expression? 6. This one. In order to answer this question with a stack, there is the stack. The first operands can be pushed to the stack from left to right. First 6 push to the stack, then 3, then 2, then 4. After that, the operators come when the first operator is from left to right plus. To perform the addition, first we have to pop the 2 elements from the stack. So first 4 popped, and then come to this operator plus, then second, the first 4 is popped, then the second 2 is popped, then you can equal to 6. After that, the 6 again push it to what? The stack. So 6. The stack now contain 6, 3, 6. Then the next operation, which is minus. Then the minus, in order to perform the minus or the subtraction operator, again pop the element which are 6 and 3. So remove or pop those elements. There is 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3. Then which is equals to minus 3. After that, this minus 3 again push to the stack. So the stack contains now minus 3 and 6. The last operator, which is multiplication. Then minus 3 popped, then multiply by again 6 is popped. Now the stack is free. The result is minus 1/8. Already the expressions are changed to the the infix expression, which is minus 8. The stack now contain this push to the stack, then minus 8. Minus 18. So the correct answer is B. 10. Which of the following points are not true about linked list? Data structure. When it is compared with an array. A. Random access is not allowed in typical implementation of linked list. B. Access of elements in linked list take less time than compared to arrays. C. Array have better cache locality that can make them better in terms of performance. D. It is easy to insert and delete elements in linked list. The question says which one is not true about linked list data structure when it is compared with an array. The one A is not true about linked list. The other one, C, array have better cache locality that can make them better in terms of performance. Arrays have not better cache locality because the continuous element generally A and C are incorrect. 11. Which data structure is based on the last in first out principle? Stack is the correct answer. The principle stack follows the principle last in first out or first in last out principle. Question number 12. Which of the following application make use of circular linked list? The allocation CPU2 resources, the application of circular linked list, or operating system scheduling to process. Question number 13. In simple chaining, What data structures is appropriate? Double linked list, circular linked list, single linked list, binary tree. Double linked list. Double linked list, which is not C is a single linked list, which is appropriate for simple chaining applications. Question number 14. Which of the following operation is not typically performed on stack? Push, pop, include, pick. Push operation that used to add elements to the stack is the operation. Pop that used to the operation which is used to remove elements from the stack, which is this is also the operation performed on the stack. Include, which is not but for the queue operation. Pick that used to view elements on the stack data structure. So C is the correct answer, which is not the operation performed on the stack. Question number 15. What is the maximum number of children's node in binary tree can have? The maximum number of children's node in binary tree is 2. It may have 0, 1, or 2 in binary tree. The number of children's node or in a node. Question number 16. What is the height of tree? The number of node, the number of each from the root to the first leaf, the maximum number of children of a node, the depth of the root node. The height of tree is the number of each from the root to the farthest leaf. 18. Which of the following is appropriate? Which of the following is a property of a graph? Nodes are connected by edge, true. It can have cycle, true. It can be directed or undirected. Graph can be directed or undirected. So D is the correct answer. In a complete binary tree, how many nodes does level n contains? In complete binary tree, the number of nodes that live in n level is to the power of n. B is the correct answer. What is the time complexity of binary search in sorted array? The time complexity of the time complexity of binary search in sorted array is order of log n. Order of log n. B is the correct answer. Question number 20. Which data structure is best suited for implementing web browser back button? The stack data structure is important for implementing web browser back buttons because it can the back end, the forward button that used to reverse the last browse to first. So stack is the best suited for web browser. Which data structure would you choose for implementing call center that manages multiple calls? For managing multiple calls in the call center is a queue operation because the order of the call can be should be answered or responded according to the order of the call or the time. So first come first served. A is the correct answer. 22. In binary tree, how many leaf nodes can be found at the height h? In the height h to the power of h number of leaf nodes can be include. 23. Which traversal method does not use stack or recursion? In order, pre-order, level order, post order. Level order traversal method does not use stack. C is the correct answer. 24. In double linked list, which pointers are present? Previous and next, head, tail, parent and child, root and leaf. Previous and next nodes are present for showing the previous node and the next pointer to the next node. 25. Which data structure would be used for managing series of web pages? This is the other repeated question, which is stack. 26. Which structure is more appropriate for list of order processed in the restaurant? There is a queue, like the call center requests based on the time, the request of the customers. So first come, first served principle should be performed for restaurants. So queue have the principle first come, first served, which is first in, first out principle it follows. When it comes to the matching section, the stack that allows for Last in, first out. This is the tag. Q, the principle that suit for first come, first served. Linked list, it consists of node containing pointer to next node and possibly previous node, which is double linked list. Binary tree, store nodes in hierarchical structure. The hash table, the previous average, which provides the average time complexity order of an access time for the key value pairs. This is all about the previous final exam for the given university. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, right? On the comment section if you have to wait for the answer.